So, you know who Voldemort is, right?
Yes, I know.
And in China also Harry Potter was quite popular for the
Yes.
time when it came out, the
Yes,
movies
yes,
and
yes.
also the books and everything.
Yes.
J.K. Rowling, the writer.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, a few days ago I was watching a video from the channel Movie Flame, which is about Harry Potter, and nothing weird. However, the video that was below that video looked very, very funny. The thumbnail was very funny. So you have, for example, let me see. You have Lord Voldemort. Let me do like this. So you have Voldemort, right?
Yeah.
So how does he look like? Could you describe real quick the movie Voldemort? We're not talking about the book. So just
he has the human shape,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And the face is also human shape, but sadly no nose.
No, no, it's like a snake, and he has the pale skin,
Yes.
very, very like almost like dead skin, zombie vampire skin,
Yes.
and around the eyes he has this sort of redness kind of color. You can see it. I'm not sure what it's called, but you can see it, right?
Yes, the red circle.
Yeah, red circle. Okay. So a few days ago, watching this video, I just was scrolling, watching the video from the Movie Flame, and then I stumbled upon a channel that has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but just the thumbnail for some reason just reminded me of Voldemort as a baby. So, let me see, Voldemort baby. There's a few, I'm sorry for showing the photos, not on purpose, but it looks like this, right? I mean, It's kind of gross, but just for a moment. Okay, so this is this is how it looked like, and it just reminded me of baby Voldemort. This thing doesn't exist. This is just a fake thumbnail thing. So in the video you just have some animals and stuff like that. Although I don't approve some of those clips, I have to say, because in some of those clips, for example, there was indeed a little baby pig which had a mutation, and to be honest, they didn't have to show that because they also didn't treat the baby pig that well. But it has nothing to do with this.
Well, actually, there is no evidence that such creature has ever existed, and just so from the biological perspective, so such creature, so like a combination between of human and pig, just cannot exist, and even it would exist, it would die at the moment when it was born.
So the moment of birth.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will just die because the genome will not allow it.
So yeah. At least not for now.
Yeah, but still, I think it's unwise to spread things
such
with
no
evidence.
Obviously, this is just for views. And it just really, I don't know why, just the shape, the hands really reminded me of Voldemort and the other guy. What was his name? The rat-looking guy, who used to pretend that he's Scabbers. I forgot his name, but you know who I mean.
The Wormtail.
Yeah, Wormtail. Yeah, Wormtail. I don't want to now write it because I'm probably going to write it wrong in English. But it reminded me so much of that. And the funny part was, when I started scrolling even more, so I found these thumbnails that also for some reason remind me of Voldemort so much. I know they look super weird. I mean, but don't you think so? It just looks like,
Well, I think the only difference is we can see a nose here.
Yeah, you can see a nose, but the pale skin and everything else, right? Yeah, so, but all of these thumbnails are just for, for clickbait and for views. Just saying, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Do these things remind you of Voldemort? Just curious.
Well, the pale skin, so definitely.
Yeah.
And I think maybe they to some extent so try to imitate something from anime and movies. So for example, in Naruto, you see the Orochimaru coming
out of the, you mean like this, like, yeah. You mean like when he comes out of the snake
Yes,
like this?
yes.
So it reminds you of this.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, let me find it. Yeah, actually, this channel, Echoes, or whatever it's called, some of the thumbnails kind of remind me of Mr. Beast's thumbnails before they have been photoshopped. Like, as if, for example, you take this thumbnail here with the man under the train, and it just reminds me of how the thumbnail would look like before it has been photoshopped. Like, you just prepare sort of the basics. And it reminds me quite a lot of that. I don't know, maybe because you don't watch that many YouTube videos as me, so you cannot fully see it, but it kind of reminds me some of these, especially this one, for example, with the open mouth and everything. Obviously, the person is probably just trying to recreate popular thumbnails, but make them in the sort of like danger thematic. So that's why, you know, it says trapped inside or whatever and stuff like that. But very interesting. So me, for example, I thought of Orochimaru a bit, but honestly, just maybe because I was reading a lot of Harry Potter stuff, it just really reminded me of Voldemort, and for some reason I couldn't stop laughing when I saw this. It was just 7 million people, almost 8 million people have, you know, clicked to see this. And the sad part is, you can see some channels are basically, and they're all, I assume, monetized, they're at least verified, they're just taking one-to-one, you know, the thumbnail. There's not even much of an effort put here, unless maybe it's the same person owning both channels. Then they can do whatever they want. Oh, I don't want to scroll down. I don't want to show such stuff to the audience, but I just found it very, very funny. And then there was also this one, which is completely AI generated, and for some reason it also reminded me of, I don't know, of Voldemort and Wormtail, just looking at the little rat thingy.
Oh, the rat is definitely Wormtail.
Looks like him a bit, yeah. With a AI generated soldier behind, for whatever reason. Yeah. So that is it. Very boring topic, but for me very interesting. And now you guys know. Excuse me. So have a great day, stay awesome, and try not to look so pale. See you, everyone.
Yeah, see you.
See you, bye.